Alright everybody, welcome back. Hey, where's this guy going? There we go. We got a confrontation. We wanted to get it in there. We're gonna farm some XP. We'll see what we can do. It's gotta be French, right? Yeah, it's gotta be French. So we'll see how this goes. Episode 2. I mean, episode 1 was fun. We got into a lot of battles. Trying out the British here. I've not played any British. That's why we only had the option for the expeditionary, what was it, Corps? Expeditionary Force? Whatever they called it. Obviously, I'm super familiar with it, but yeah, so far I've been liking it. I think we're going to try to, we'll get as many Highland foot as we can. I don't know that it's that many. Maybe we'll look to try to push a bit more on their right. We can certainly give those pieces of artillery that hill in front of them as an objective. Still such short range, though. I think we're going to have to move up further than that. What do we want to do with the melee folks? So we have them like that. And they got a pretty good morale buff anyways. Or, kind of morale radius, but yeah, maybe we'll do that for now, just to have them move up a little bit quicker. We'll put them as group 2. The more shooty folks. Terrain's well, we'll try not to start in the water, but apparently we can't even do that. So didn't feel great. Let's just move over here and hop into it. I know I didn't do the cav. We'll do them. It's fine. That will be control group 5. I might actually put the cav over there, though. You can hear the bagpipes, which is, you know, always something I guess I would be in favor of. Is it you guys? No? You guys. Alright, that's the Highland foot that are level 5. Those are just the brand new ones. Subsidy recruits can't. I think Redcoat recruits. I think we can turn them into Highland foot. British foot we can't. Brunswicker Musketeers, the goal is going to be to turn them into light infantry if we can. Can't tell what. Can't really tell what song they're playing, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it was only a matter of time before I did this, right? It wasn't even that long. Look at those glorious kilts. I think, right? Yeah, it's the socks that come all the way up. Alright, cool. Glorious. Alright, Subsidy Battalion Artillery. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool there. I think it looks cool there. It doesn't make it cool, but I think it looks cool. Alright, since you got there first, we can move you. And did you guys have... Yeah, you had the footwear. That's why you got there first. But you do not have the longer range, so it is good that you have help. My goodness, the British Light Dragoons are faster than the subsidy. So move speed for them is 40. For them it's, well, 670 and counting. Alright, maybe they just got messed up a little bit by friendlies. That's probably true. I'll take the Bayos off of those who probably don't need them. Alright. And through no fault of our own, but it probably is our fault, we've not made it where we wanted to. So I'll have these guys, since they're going to get there first, we'll have them over there. Subsidy recruits, I guess, can kind of come here. British foot can go there, or that British foot can go there, and we'll see if those guys can make it. Alright, you have no cover, so let's shoot at you. Alright, they've all kind of settled down for a moment. Fine. Subsidy recruits, but I think those guys are Kind of, you know what? Let's send them over there, actually. The redcoat recruits. We can get them a little thick here. Subsidy provincial cav needs help. Terrain, speed, movement. Meanwhile, so I would. It must be this stuff that's slowing him down. All right, maybe we just get as thick as we can get right here. Yeah, they do have artillery. Wait, Russian battalion artillery? Huh. Huh. I can see the provincial cav. I think maybe our shooters probably need some Bayos on. Yeah, we certainly don't love being thick with the enemy artillery shooting at us, but oh yeah, we should have. Well, you know what? We're thick enough that it's probably okay. Okay, those subsidy recruits are doing that. You're gonna move up there. That's okay. You guys definitely need to be reoriented like that. Alright, we're all right over there. These subsidy recruits can certainly get wide. As can these. Huh. Did we just charge him in the side? Kind of feel like it. All right, we're gonna give him the volley. Then these guys are gonna call him up, and okay. Well, now we don't have to do that. Yeah, if we can't win 3v1 as a shooting faction here, we're just never gonna win anything. So. Do you guys do it? Maybe you do. Okay. We look more ready than we did. We do have French provincial cav there, which we're never happy to see, but... Okay, I guess these guys can get all melee ready. I'm gonna start bringing the general up here. Uh-oh, they're touching tips. No. Alright, these guys are clearly fatigued, but... we'll send the subsidy recruits up. We'll see what they're able to do. These guys are going to have to deal with the provincial cab that's up there. Alright, not your forte, I know, but... Alright, subsidy recruits. I guess if anybody had to be charged, I'm okay that it was you. Alright, you guys can... You know what? You guys... Subsidy recruits can charge that. We're going to fall back a little bit with you. I think the subsidy recruits should hit these guys right. If not, we'll support them as quickly as we can. Alright, you guys want to shoot that? That's okay. Shoot you. Sure. I mean, your foot, but... Okay, get the cab out of there. Take a break. Take a break, you guys. Alright, we took a charge. Rough, but... Redcoat recruits will try to give him... I don't think both barrels is correct, but... Okay. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, it's a little bloody. We'll see if the losses were that high. I mean, we were supposed to be a shooty faction, not really a melee one, but... Yeah, it's a wee bit rough. Could use the 10% refund for sure. That's good news. That is some good news. That is not bad news. Alright. So far, I would say that... You know what? I should put Cav back in here. Dude, I like all of these. Flanking fire damage. I mean, melee is not really our thing. Flanking fire damage, I suspect is supposed to be the one, but stamina plus 10% and veterancy gain is not bad either. jeez. I don't know, man. This will be good early, mid game. Late game, if we don't need the veterancy, it doesn't matter so much. The stamina is always good. Given that we're not already good at melee, our relative advantage is at range. Yeah, you know what? I guess we do try to play to our strengths. At least it's with one unit, right? It's not with everybody. But then this means that we need to change this group back out. Put Kev in here so that they get the advantage. And then also put... I don't know about putting our best shooters in there, because I'm trying to rank up... Well, those guys I would like to rank up anyways, but maybe like the good enough shooters in there. Let's see. Are you guys going to be melee or shooting? You look like melee. I think I used you as melee as well. So then if it doesn't matter, then we'll have a melee brigade. And I think the buffs go to the entire unit, and then the morale buff is just to those who are sort of closest to it. Wonder if flanking fire damage... Maybe that belongs on artillery? I mean, how often do we hit units in the flank? Sometimes when they turn to us. I think we can keep it there for now. We don't have to worry about this too much. Alright, most of those weapons look fine. I'm trying to save up for the new brigade, which we have just barely enough to save up for. I don't think we're going to get the 5 battlefields because they wanted us to do things that required us to have officers who we don't have. And honestly, we really got to fill up that last brigade. Well, with the British, I'm not as sure that I need to. I don't care. Oh, I guess I do care. Well, I didn't know that that was a possible outcome, so now we've just lost our only officer. That was fun. Alright. We can sell. I mean, we need... How is this only 9? Is this something wrong with the sale? Oh, yeah, item sale. Plus 20%. And maybe it's one of my modifiers. No, it's not that. I don't know what it is, but I don't think we need 2 of those. That is a lot of captured uniforms. So we could open the next brigade, but we're not gonna be able to afford any units for it. I would love to. Yeah, I mean they're so cheap. It's a good deal, but honestly, the level 0 is fine. This guy's fine. Yeah, I have like no complaint. Holy moly, $69 for. Wonder why he's a level 0, and he's 104 for that. Yeah, I'll just say that I wonder. Who do we have at the barracks? I feel like redcoat recruits are fine. If we get one of them, we go down a little bit. I mean, if we go for the 4th Brigade, we're not going to get that one that I don't really care about. And I'd rather try to win the playthrough than, doing too much. Plus, with redcoat recruits, I get to... I'm more likely to get the grenadiers, who I think are cool, even if we're generally trying to get, a little bit more shooty, right? Because ammunition consumption is down. Campaign move speed is up. Double veterancy in drilling. I don't know. The advice I give others is to try to go wide in Act 1. So this would give me at least 3.5 brigades. I can equip these guys with something. I feel like Delphs are usually pretty good. Veterancy enhancing stuff is always fun, and I'd like to bring those guys in. Let's see, what do we have for you? I mean, land pattern are also fine. I mean, if the alternative is a worn musket, I think we can make do with any of those. Charge and move speed, it's okay. If we're going to give him charge and move speed, we might as well give him some of that. And then if these guys, I don't know. The Delft has really terrible accuracy, but... Oh, and we can't have both of those, so I guess we made a pretty easy decision there. I guess you can receive that. There's gonna be some of this other stuff, like this just junk stuff that we can't give to anybody. 2-1, I don't think we need 2 of those. 2 worn bayonets? Nah, I think we're okay. And we'll try to rate it down, and maybe we'll have the money to actually unlock that brigade. I also did not realize we were so low on ammunition. Oh. 14,750. That's the size of the force we're fighting? It's probably not low. It seemed low to me, but yeah, that's probably right. We could try to fight this army here. I mean, how long do we have? Day 159. It's day 132. What's going on there? Bull Gators, those are none of those are bad. None of those feel bad to me, at least. So you already have the good ammo consumption, right? Oh, that's minus 25. That's minus 25. Was this one better than that? Minus 25 for 6 stamina, minus 10. Yeah, we should probably just get rid of that one. Gators, they always seem pretty good. You know what? Somebody here. I feel like with the move speed and the stamina, you probably want those guys in... Yeah. Probably more than the shoes. Those guys can take the shoes. Anybody here use reload? Yeah. What's your reload speed? 46 seconds. You have 26-second reload? Holy moly. Yeah, we could definitely make you fire faster. I don't think we need to do that. So I like the grape shot. We'll just replace that with that. And I think I'm kind of interested in fighting. Let's see, can anybody here use a greatcoat? Yeah, that's probably a waste if we're just gonna purchase a new brigade here. But 4 and 4. I would purchase it. Throw these guys in so that we can try to get the XP with them. And see if we can take this army out. Ooh. Yeah, if we can go for Slim Pickens, we'll go for Slim Pickens first. Alright. Alright, what do we have? Not much. Okay, but that works for me. Pure roleplay reasons. No optimal. Well, there's no optimal game to play here anyways, but... Alright, I think the melee-focused folks will go a little bit wider than that. Oh, that's right, you don't have an officer. Wait, you don't have an officer? I did move them around, that's right. You really don't have an officer. Alright, and then... I could throw the redcoat recruits in there. I don't know how I feel about that, but... We'll do those guys as group number 1. And the cavalry... This side looks okay for Cav. That's that. Gotta try to look cool. I mean, this is the battlefield for it, right? It's... Hear sick beats. We'll move through the trees there. Cool, man. Alright. You all maybe get a little wide. Yeah, you guys can get a little wide too. Subsidy recruits, you can go around. You guys can start shooting them, that's fine. We'll call you back, because we don't... They have Cossack and French Hussar. Yeah, we don't really need all that racket. That's a lot. Okay, we'll have you guys go out like that. I don't know about these subsidy recruits, man. I don't think that they're supposed to do what I was maybe thinking about doing with them. The artillery up on the hill, that's fine. I didn't remove the bayonets because we're so close already. Cool. I don't think we need this, do we? That was not the sound of somebody running. Okay. If their cab is going to run that way, maybe we'll actually mirror them. Alright, now I need some more information about what's going on. So they did route. Alright. No, you can focus on them and them. Oops. Whoa. That was messy. Yeah, the Highland Foot who wanted that melee, and some of the other ones I was trying to train up for melee, they did not end up being the ones who got it. So we can think about going for this group. Yeah. I think we need manpower. Alright, who gets an upgrade? Not you. Not you. But you? Is that true? Nah. Not for us, it isn't. We need one more level. British foot, they're not there. Yeah, they got a ways to go. I think that's generally true, right? Yeah, light dragoons, it's hard to believe they're almost vetted out already. Alright, these Highland foot want to be in combat, I can tell. Gun picks. Guess you could use them. Alright, so if you're supposed to be in melee, let's try to organize this. You can go in melee, you can go in melee. Maybe you should go in melee too. Yeah. That's fine. And then we'll keep you guys a little bit more shooty. Alright, we can mosey on up here. There is a fort. Do we want to try a fort? How much do I care about the extra? I don't think I care that much about the extra weapon. 19 days left. I think I can fight these guys and then hopefully run up here. I don't know. I don't know. 2 artillery. That is a lot of cav. That's 3 artillery. 1, 2, 3 artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4 cav. Russian veteran musketeers, frontier recruits, Russian musketeers. Yeah, I mean, my takeaway is that I have to come forward. It's a good group. Unless we find out we outrange them. And then we can possibly make them come forward. Oh. What's our range look like here? 350 and 400. Not great. 400, 400, and 350. So, I wouldn't say that we outrange them. They do outgun us. And they out-cavalry us. Alright. So you guys the melee leg. Alright, melee leg. You go right there. You and you can be a bit more shooty. Yeah. It's fine. We'll see what we get here. I don't have a plan. Except that I think they generally have the range. For some reason I thought that said the chuggy Cossacks, and I was like, eh. Yikes. Yeah, they got some good cav, some fine artillery, and some pretty decent shooters, so I guess we gotta close in and hope for the best. Speed things up because I don't really care to watch them in slow motion, or what feels like slow motion, so we'll watch them in fast motion. Whoa. Who do we shoot at? The Russian musketeers? Maybe. Okay, we need to get a little wide because we're coming into Artillery Alley here. Huh. These red coat recruits are going to be missing something. What are you doing, man? Alright, so we drew their cav over here. It is what it is. I think we need to move up because we're just generally not going to win the range contest with these guys. Okay, red coat recruits should probably push up. Yeah, you guys really need to push up. These red coat recruits, I think we're just gonna, you know what? We're gonna column these guys up. We're gonna march on through there. Okay, I can fall back with these guys. That's not a problem for me. We need to move up and challenge those guys, I think. Okay, we'll move you up like that. That was actually very nice. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm now of the mind that we don't really need both of you. Now you guys can definitely turn around. Okay, you need to move up. You need to move up and shoot. No, no, no. I don't think we need to break them first. You know what? Let's try to break them. Yeah, our poor guys there. I don't really know how that's about to go. Yeah. Here, why don't we have you guys do that? And have you guys cross over. So that's a very, very dank flank. Poor guys. We're gonna pull you back, move you up. I do not think that's gonna work terribly well. Guys, come on. Like, if you gotta move back, move back. Don't be dumb about this. Alright. Those two are gonna try to unload on those guys. I think they'll do it. Okay, I think those fellas have stabilized. We will see. Let's have these redcoat recruits charge. Let's have the Brunswicker musketeers move forward. They're already moving forward, that's fine. Yeah, you guys need to get over here. You guys were just going to move up. I'm going to try to save that artillery. Alright, looks like we beat them. That's fine. These guys actually might need to run over here real quick. Oh, I misclicked. Yeah, that's... I guess that's going to happen every time that you're out cavalry. They're just going to ride around you and you have to hold forces back and play the umbrella game. Yeah, it feels like a terrible way to play, but I guess that's what we'll have to do. I cannot tell if we're fighting someone or not. Oh, the Cavran. Well, that's complete trash. Alright, anyways. Alright, now we just got to go forward, because... Yeah, we do. Yeah, if we end up losing like 3 units there, I don't know if we make it back in this campaign. Oh, I never saw that cav there. I have no idea where they came from. I'm sure that they were there, but yet again, welcome to just having way too many cav. We all this slow? Like, what is going on? Can we not recall ourselves? What is going on here? Oh my goodness, I forgot all about these guys. Okay, it's fine. Okay, we'll do that. We'll bring you over here. We'll bring you over here. You guys don't have to run everywhere. Although I guess you can if you want to. You really seem like you want to. Alright. Do you not stop running? What is wrong with you guys? There you go. I'm not sure what these guys are doing. They seem to have gone AFK, which is weird for an AI to do, but... No? What? What? There you go. Archer, you can come on down. You can come on down. Brunswicker Musketeers can come on down. Guess we'll move you up. Which way are these guys facing? The wrong way. I guess we'll just say that they lost their orders and decided to do whatever this is. That was weird. That was weird. All right, we can't complain about the loot haul. No, I can't complain about that at all. Because of the casualties, we have to go with that. I didn't know that we got a doctrine. That's pretty cool. Regiment veterancy +3 when recruited. It seems really... But reload is also really good. Recruitment costs +10%. I've never seen this one, so I kind of want to see how it goes. How many units? So we lost one artillery unit. I think it was the one with the better range. Oh boy. We got to go get ammo. We could probably still try to get 1 or 2 more units. We could do forced march, I think, for a moment. All right, so you guys don't have any... Why were we... Subsidy recruits, I don't really want... How is their ammo? That's okay. Okay, winter's come. What's new? We got some stuff. It wasn't... I mean, I'll fight him. Just to try to get one last loot round, I guess, before other things happen. Who could use veterancy? Everyone? Probably. Redcoat recruits. Yeah, we're not ready for that yet. I'm thinking maybe this... Do you have it? No, you don't. But you know what? Let's give you guys that. Redcoat recruits. You guys. Okay, you already have one. You have the really good one. We have others. We have others that will reduce ammo consumption. All right, you've reduced your ammo consumption. We could have you do it, and honestly, the morale buff doesn't really make sense for you anyhow, so just get rid of that. These other things kind of make sense, so we'll keep them. Yeah, that's less than ideal. All right, so we want to move probably to the right here. Due to recent events, we don't need to worry that much about our artillery. That's fine. And at least we get to keep both units of our cav. Yeah, I guess it's a case of count your blessings. It really is. I could have lost 3 units there, and I only lost 1, and it was artillery, which, even with their better range, was probably not the most consequential. I think I had all you guys down as shooters. So we'll try to finagle you through here. With what success? Remains to be seen. Let's just go, though, because... Yeah, let's just go. Do that. And then you can be number 7. We'll do that. Yeah, it's weird. When you get under the cloud cover, like, the colors really pick up. But it seems like when you're up here, like, there are clouds, and then you just come down a little bit, and it's much nicer. Not as washed out. All right. Fast forward. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. I could play the AI and just lead with the artillery, I guess. That joke probably won't age well, but... All right, come around here. Not know that they were running. Ever. Okay, we'll have them move up and start to engage. Those Highland Foot can do the same. Those Highland Foot can do that. Send our cav around and give them a little taste of their own medicine. I don't know why they chose to position themselves in the middle of the field rather than right here, but they did. Okay, there's them. I mean, we didn't make use of cover, but we're not the observation court. We don't have to. Okay, we'll pop up on the high ground there. It's... Okay, British Foot should be shooting, not what these guys are doing. Okay, they shattered. We'll have them get a little wide. Okay, they moved up, that's fine. Focus on them. Alright, Red Carrot recruits. Let's see what you can do. Same with you guys. Okay, we'll have them charge there and have them charge there. Yeah, we shattered them. Yeah, let's go through the run. Alright. You focus on them. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Looks like we shattered them. That's fine. Subsidy provincial cap. Probably right here. British foot can shoot. So sure. Red coat recruits. Provincial Cav could probably, yeah, I don't need to charge in the light dragoons. Let other people get the XP. Both of these could use XP. This is fine. This is fine. There they go. What is this? Yeah, manpower, I guess. Oh. Good for the provincial cab, I guess. Okay, that was that. That was that. Man, that's a lot of stuff. Huh. Maybe we'll exchange that with that just to save on ammo here at the beginning. The next place, I think we'll have artillery. Well, we don't know what it has in barracks. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So I guess we go with subsidy recruits and hope to eventually move. We just go subsidy battalion artillery. That kind of saves us a bunch of levels for only $100, and it gives us, yeah. Yeah, I think we'll try to cheat and just go that. And that pretty much makes up for our earlier blunder. I don't know if it makes up for it, but compensates for it. We have that. Now, is there anybody... Is there anything here that we want? 6-pound gun would be nice. 12-pound gun would be nice. Yeah, several things would be nice, but we might have to wait till the next round. And is there just anybody cheap we could get? I mean, that's that's in my price range. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. So that's charge and melee. That's actually good. So I would put that as the guy in charge of the Highlander, or yeah, the Highland foot. I would think about that. These, so that's nice on the move speed. It's plus 15%. Grenade. I mean, I could give them the Highlanders eventually. Yeah, that's just a bad one. I don't know though. I think I'm gonna hem and haw on some things, and then I'll bring it back after that. All right. Well, for better or for worse, I fully equipped that force, and I think, you know what? Do I have enough for the next round? You know what? Oh yeah, that could be a problem. Yeah, we'll just sit here and we'll wait for them to show up. I mean, we'll raid this place on the ground. Their HQ is going to come for us. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but we'll try to make it work. We'll see if there's anything else to do here. I would doubt it. You know what? I could use something. It's not great. But I was gonna say I went for a third artillery. I actually brought back enough to get us up to 4 full groups here. That's right, because of the perk we took, they're all at level 3. I didn't, you know, maybe that was not as bad as I thought. We'll see how that howitzer goes. I mean, it's 10 pounds, so it's, you know, it's a little something. Emphasis on the little something. Wait, that's not right. Set it ablaze. Well, I can't delay it now. Capture 4 items and fight a weak. You know what? I'll do it. Yeah, enemy field army is over there. So that's all like cool stuff. I don't know if anybody here can use. So we give you new stats, which honestly, it's not terrible. I mean, we're supposed to be a little bit more of a shooty faction, so maybe we'll place that with that. But yeah, I brought 2 of these officers. This is the melee guy. I mean, he belongs in that unit. And then I had to indulge myself. They were going to sell me Jaeger rifles, and I was like, I have to do it. So, needless to say, I did it. And, you know, might pay the price, but... Ooh, they got Pandor Musketeers. I remember those guys. Good to know for the Russian soldiers' toughness. Yeah, so we want to try to melee those guys. So I don't think I often put my melee guys in the center, though maybe I should do it more often. I don't. I'll try to have these guys skirt the woods so that we can move somewhat quickly. Make that group 2. The artillery can follow them. I do not have a problem with. They'll still be group 6. We can follow them as far as they can go. Yeah, that's group 2, and then I guess maybe the cav stay out here, and then everyone else who's kind of infantry, right? It's all them. You become group 1, and we'll try to skirt the woods on this side. That definitely did not work, because what are you guys a part of? Not group 1. Good cute recruits. Yeah, we can take you. And you. I don't remember where you all belong, but that's fine. Okay, we'll move them up there. Artillery can come up here. Melee dudes can come up there. Officers can come up here. You can stay on the road and kind of run left, right. Speed it up so we're not wasting anyone's time. Sure. Focus on them. Let's see. Melee fellas, you can come up there. Wow, those guys must just be the way they are. Let's see. British foot. We can have you hold there. If you do a thing. There is definitely a miscommunication there. I think we're probably going to plan to be in melee as fast as we can, but we don't know that. We'll move the Brunswicker Musketeers up. Get recruits. Yeah, we'll double stack them. Oh, they weren't even running and they got fatigued. That is embarrassing. Alright, they're going to send their cav over here. I don't want anything to do with that. Good Lord, I forgot about you guys. Okay, I guess we'll have you go there, and we'll have you go there. No, we're not gonna shoot at those lights. Okay, we'll send the cat back over there because see how that works running up. Yeah, Brunswicker Musketeers are probably no joke. Alright, Redcoat recruits, you're gonna get hit anyways, so you know what? Just go for it. These guys should be fine. Alright, I think we're gonna get there right before they get their loads. We did. Very nice. Yep, that did not last long. Okay. We wipe them, we wipe them. I'm gonna have these guys charge there, those guys charge there. These guys maybe stop for a moment. Same with them. Yeah, Pandora Musketeers did not fare well there. Okay. Whew. A little bit of change. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Any promos? Not much. Not much. Alright, we can do that. Ooh, those, put them on the Jaeger rifles. No, they got too much else I like. So do they. Gosh darn, so do they. You know, we could probably just slap it right there. Alright. This does not make sense. What just came off of there? Cover bonus and melee damage. We can't have two of those, that's right. I'll leave it as it is. Okay, we don't have anything there that we can do. Everywhere else it's kind of just sales. So then maybe we spend that time raiding. Ammo for sure going into the next. Seems like cheap manpower. Anybody here we want to buy cheap for the next round? Kind of like more redcoat recruits. Right before we have to go into the next one, because they can flex into pretty much anything I want, right? Artillery, cavalry. They feel better than the subsidy recruits, who for their own reasons. But then I can't spend it on other stuff. I mean, 10 range is fine, but it's 10% range is fine, but it's not gonna set any records here. Do I raid or go to the outpost? I will try the outpost. Ooh, we get one free heavy line infantry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, I'm glad I did that. Now maybe for the next fight we keep them out. But after that we can certainly put that on. Stamina, yeah, for guys who are gonna be in melee, that's fine. I saw something here I wanted to equip. Reload and move speed. Where are my Brunswickers? I feel like, oh, they have accuracy and reload. I think that's a little more up their alley, and then maybe we slap this on these guys? I don't know if it's too early to have this much fun, but let's see those guys. See if they can blitz up. No, cutie. We're gonna do this, and I think we're gonna have to call an episode there because, well, we'll see where things end, but I think that's what we're gonna have to do. All right, so I put the melee dudes in group 2, the shooters. Group 1 maybe. You know what? What are you good at? You're better at shooting? Great. You can go to group 1. The general, keep in the center, and then Kev, because I don't know where I'm going to need you, we'll just put you here for now. Yeah, artillery, I think. Yeah, we'll kind of move you up there. That's fine. Guess that makes the most sense. All right. Okay, we'll get you down into a line. British foot, I think, can stop here. This British foot can go over here. I think some of these redcoat recruits. That's great cover, though, for those Brunswickers. Alright, artillery. Do what you can. In general. I was hoping with the infantry to... do they have something that debuffs the range of... No, no. Alright. It seemed less than it should have been, but... Yeah, it doesn't feel great to do the shooting here, so maybe we gotta send in the foot. Alright, we're not just gonna let them have kind of a one-sided advantage here. Alright, apparently you guys need a break because just walking tired you out. Guess maybe we hold you guys as a reserve. I hate doing that. If we could do this more efficiently. But maybe that's the way it has to be. Okay, get them focused there. Those are my Jaeger rifles. Accuracy, reload. I mean, for Act 1, it's... I might need the general for this. Get all the boys up here. Alright, move. It's a little loud. Just a little bit, though. Okay. Whatever we did, it worked. That felt short. Ooh, what do we need? 10% refund doesn't feel that important. Dollars and ammos. Ammos? Plural? What? Move speed and stamina. We could use that elsewhere. Brunswickers, probably. Okay, those are fine. Huh. See, they're that close, so we have to run. I guess we'll run there. Is there anybody or anything we want? Maybe Brunswick recruits? Maybe? I don't know, that we have one, two subsidy recruits. And we already have Brunswicker Musketeers. I think for now, I'd rather just hold. Hold me gold. 3,000 for the last brigade? Holy moly. Alright, that's... seems a bit much. I guess we'll save up for that and hope to get 3 more units some other way. Let's see, do we have some junk we want to get rid of? That seems pretty junky. Tulas are generally pretty junky. The rest of this I kind of wonder about, but we'll probably sell it in the next round. Fine. Maybe we just raid this until the fun guys show up. Alright, so numerically we appear even. Cavalry, they appear superior. Yeah, they got 5 cav to our 2. Irish Grenadiers, they just had to rub that in my face, didn't they? We will see what we get. Oh. Okay. Don't love this battlefield. They only get 2 artillery. 440 and 480, so that'll outrange us. 340, 350, 350. Yeah, so we got to go to them. French Fusiliers, Royal Recruits, German Fusiliers, French Fusiliers, and then Irish Grenadiers. Oh. Alright. Artillery. Maybe we go for this hill. Put you there. Cavalry. I think we're going to plan to move you out here. Well, we're not really going to move you anywhere. We're going to have you hold back with the line, but they don't know that yet. Okay. That'll be that. And, you all will be everything else. Like that. And I think that's... I think we're ready to try it. Let's see if they can get up there. And then, of course, try to get them up there. Okay. Probably could have done that better. Alright, that's the thing. I guess we gotta shoot at them. I guess that is the way. Though, you know what? If we're outranged, you know what? Forget these guys. We're just gonna shoot at them. Okay. Get you guys up into those trees. Subsidy recruits, I really don't think you're good for much. I really don't. When I say I have my doubts, I'm really understating it. All right. Hmm, 64% cover is not bad. Move these guys up, move those guys up. Change their angle. Yeah, I mean, you guys can concentrate on them, that's fine. You know what, as I see this, I like this less and less. You know what, maybe we just take it. Yeah, because I've fallen back before, and it never really ends that well. Ever. Ah, stupid hussars. I see them now. Ooh, that worked out better than I thought it was. Than I thought it was going to. See, this is why I kind of think that I ought to have fallen back, because we're just going to get overloaded here on this left. It's going to be hard to keep them in front of us. See if these guys can do anything here. I have my doubts. Okay. We got them to do their thing, that's fine. That's at least pretty good cover, right? If nothing else. Okay, they're almost done. Let's switch over to those German Fusiliers. You guys can do your thing. I think the red coat recruits here are probably going to get a wipe. That's fine. And then we want to bring you guys through here. We can take you off of run, take you off of melee. You don't need all that. That's fine. Subsidy recruits can move up. I think we can start bringing the general back here. Yeah, start focusing on them. And them. Red coat recruits here are gonna get... Okay, you know what? Go ahead and fire your volley. We'll let the provincial cav go for them. That I'm okay with. Because they need to rank up. They do. Alright. That is fine. Yep, you can focus on them. That's alright. You guys move up. I don't know why you shattered, but you did. It's another one of those for reasons only known to them. Okay, move up. Provincial cav, I mean, you should be in melee, but you don't need to keep following up there. It's fine. Yeah, switch to them. That's all right. Keep bringing the Highland foot up. And we don't really want you in melee. Yeah. Alright. You guys are going to be like that. We'll have the Highland foot screen. And then we'll move up with these guys. We'll move up with them. We'll move up with them. They're the ones with the Jaeger rifles. That's fine. Okay, the Irish Grenadiers there got shot back. That's great. Alright, you guys can focus on them. Unfortunately, yeah. Should be able to get our full charge off. Just as they hit the Highland foot. Subsidy recruits are coming on up. Red coat recruits keep coming on up. Keep coming on up. Okay, you guys beat them. That's fine. And then... Oh. Yeah, you guys don't have to continue doing all that. That's... Alright. Brunswicker Musketeers seem alright for the time being. Honestly, the Red Coat recruits are doing pretty okay as well. We'll deliver these guys a little bit of morale help. Focus the artillery right there. Subsidy provincial cav need to get back for sure. Highland foot can come up here. Very good, we broke them. It's fine. And the British foot are coming up here. All right. Yeah, we're probably going to want to choose the manpower. Switch to them, because that's where we need the help right now. I would focus on that artillery first. Ooh, I think I guessed wrong there on where we needed to be. You know what? Maybe these guys are coming our way. I don't know. All right, so the Russian Dragoons broke. Oh. Yeah, they should be able to finish them off, no problem. Wow. Not too much of a problem. Let's send this subsidy provincial cav against them. That's fine. Alright, so this is British foot. It's not the Highland foot. So we want them shooting... Okay. Alright, I guess we have to charge that just to knock it out. So they're gonna break them. We'll try to get over there. I don't know how it's gonna go. Alright, the Hussars broke there, that's fine. Brunswicker Musketeers, I guess that really was not their fight. That was the Act 1 HQ. Might have been easier as the Russians, though. right, so that is going to do it for this one. I hemmed and hawed enough on a lot of those takes, but yeah, I think that we're in a pretty good place here to end this video. We'll do Act 2, the beginning of the next one. We got to go for settlements and slums. Slums I usually avoid, but they seems like we should be able to get 4 pretty easily. And raiding 3 settlements, I was gonna do that anyways, so not too worried about that one. But yeah, we seem to be in a pretty good place. We have the combat effectiveness up here, which is okay. But then I think if we get right the 5 slums on top of the thin red line, I think we're going to be set for a while. So should be fun.